Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to the NBA 2K25 rebuild here on the channel. Today we're looking at something a little bit what if, like a bit of a different scenario. What if the Mavs opened up trade negotiations with the whole league? If they didn't just offer Luka to the Lakers, what sort of packages could they get from the rest of the league? Now, in this hypothetical situation, we have to throw in a few players here and there to make salaries work and make sure players have the same amount of players on the team and whatnot. So we're not getting as many first round picks as I'd like to, but we're going to be getting a few players from the Houston Rockets. Now the Rockets would offer up Dillon Brooks, Steven Adams as salary, but Jabari Smith comes our way and so does Reed Shepherd. So two very young, promising players. Jabari Smith is a win now player. He can definitely join the Mavs team and play really well. We also get Steven Adams, who probably can just get, flipped or just let go at the end of the year. But Dillon Brooks is a serviceable guy off the bench for sure. And Reed Shepherd could develop into a nice point guard for us here. So obviously getting two first round picks here. I'd like to get more, but obviously we have a little bit of limited space here. So we're giving up Luka, Markieff Morris, Dante Exum, and Dwight Powell in this package as well, just to make the salaries and players work. I was thinking about getting Fred back, but I don't think the Mavs would be interested in Fred considering we have Kyrie already. And some of the Rockets fans online said they'd trade Armin Thompson straight away, but I'm just going to do this instead. It's a bit of a hypothetical. You would have seen the video on my channel with the LA Lakers. I'm thinking about doing a post LeBron Luka LA video as well, so that might be out in the next couple days. But I've had some time to kind of go over this trade and kind of think about this a little bit. So we're going to pop this trade. I don't think the Mavs would do that. The Rockets aren't going to do that. You're getting Luka Doncic, man. This 2K is insane sometimes. Okay, so we're going to turn on trade override for this. And then we're going to go back and revisit this trade real quick. So we're going to offer up Luka. We're going to offer up Exum. We're going to offer up Dwight Powell, and we're also going to offer up Markieff Morris as well. And we'll go talk to the Rockets again. So maybe rethinking this, maybe we do take on Fred VanVleet because we can just let him go straight away once the season ends. And Armin Thompson would be so good for this team. No. We're going to stick true to what I thought about. Obviously, as a Rockets fan, if you're watching this, what would you give up for Luka? If you had the opportunity to trade for Luka, what would you trade? So we're going to go Jabari Smith, not Şengün, and we're going to go Reed Shepherd, and we'll go, unless we're going to go 2026 picks. Yeah, we'll go 2026, and then we'll go this 2027 swap best. So we get the next first round picks here in this big package. So we're going to trade this, and we're going to agree, and then we're going to go turn off the trade override, and we are going to leave it like that. So cool. So now if we go into this and we go roster, we're going to flip Kyrie back to the point guard position. We're going to leave Brooks as a small forward. Does he stays the same. PJ stays the same. We'll go PJ as a small forward. Najee Marshall can be a backup shooting guard. Oh, Najee Marshall might miss out. Interesting. Clay, we will play as the shooting guard, and then ooh, this is going to be interesting. Someone might have to miss out here. Okay. So if we go 10-man rotation here. Why is the bench utilization so damn high, kid? What is going on? Okay. And we do this. So Kyrie Irving, Quinn and Grimes. Let's play. They really don't want to. Wait, is Klay Thompson? Are you serious? Klay Thompson isn't even in this lineup. That's nuts. Okay, so we want to make sure Klay Thompson's in this lineup. So Dillon Brooks for PJ Washington is a must as well. And we'll play something like this. So we'll go Gafford 20 minutes, Dillon Brooks 18 minutes, 18 minutes to Marshall. Got 14 minutes to Quinn and Grimes. I'd like to have Grimes play some more, but clearly not. And we'll make sure all these guys are playing at least 30 minutes each. And Kai can play 32. And we'll give maybe 2 more to Jabari Smith. And hopefully Jabari Smith can kind of carry us moving forward. So Reed Shepard, Omax, Hardy, hopefully can develop nicely. And that's kind of the team for now. So I'll see you guys at the end of year 1 with this new look Dallas Mavericks team. I'd be happy as a Mavs fan with this trade, but I guess we'll see how 2K likes this. So Jokic is your MVP, Alex Sarr Rookie of the Year, TJ McConnell 6th Man of the Year, Defensive Player goes to Wemby, Cade Most Improved Clutch Player LeBron James, and the Knicks get the Coaching of the Year award. So do we get any Mavs on any of these teams? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. So yeah, interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. We end up as an 8 seed, which would be a bit of a fail, and Mavs fans would still be pissed and rioting in the streets, I think. But here's the splits right here. There's the rebounds and there's the assists. So can we get past the Spurs or do we get eliminated? Let's see what happens. We win. So we draw the Denver Nuggets in the first round, which is going to be very interesting. Obviously, we wanted this Luka versus Jokic type scenario in previous years, but we never got that. So I want to start Brooks, but I'm going to play PJ in this position instead. And we'll just kind of run this team as it is. So doesn't really matter. I don't think we're going to win this, but we'll see. So we're going to simulate through this game and see how things go. And we're going to go again. We're going to go again. And we're going to go again. And okay, we don't get swept, but I think we're going to lose, and we do. Okay, so Luka also gets swept by Minnesota, which is pretty crazy. But that team looks pretty solid there. They're going to develop nicely around Luka. It's going to be insane. So we lose in the first round. Jokic goes on to play Cat, and the Knicks win in 7. Cat is your finals MVP. Pretty wild stuff. So player retirements. Keep LeBron, keep Chris Paul in for 1 more year. We'll move through to league meetings to make sure these are all rejected, and then draft lottery. I think we have our first round pick this year. We do there at pick 20. Okay, cool. So our picks from the Rockets are going to come in next year. So NBA draft time. Let's see what we're going to get with number 20. I think we're going to draft just to make sure we have some young players developing on our list. So Derek Queen falls here. Rocco Zikarsky, Alex Caravan, Ben Sheriff. I do like the look of Dink Pate. Colin Murray Boyles could be interesting as well. I don't know who we go for here. I don't think I want to take a center because we have our center rotation moving forward. Let's take Ben Sheriff here. I like that pick. And then we have one more pick at 36. And we will take Donnie Freeman here with this pick. And we have another pick. Okay, cool. Let's take Kenzie Mwako's here. Kwame Evans. Michael Ruzick sounds good. Okay, cool. All right. Amazing. So 3 young players coming into the Mavs team. Some could potentially be, traded. So Kyrie declines, and we've got some team options to bring back these guys. So we're going to have to make sure Kyrie comes back. We'll let all these guys walk. They all kind of played this year for the Mavs, but we'll just say goodbye to them. So Kyrie will sign. We'll do 3 years, player option, 48 mil, and then see if he accepts, and he does. He agrees. Cool. So Spencer Dinwiddie is a free agent, so is Steven Adams, but we're not going to bring those guys back. So let's have a look and see here. So our roster is going to be Hardy. So Kyrie and Hardy, Quinn and Grimes, Ben Sheriff. Wait, did Clay retire? Did Clay just retire on us? Wait, did I miss that? Wait, what? And Draymond Green retired. And, okay, what? Okay, so Clay just ups and leaves the Mavs. Okay, that's pretty crazy. All right, so we're going to need to sign a shooting guard here. That's actually insane. That's actually wild. Let's sign Isaiah Joe. He got waived. And we're able to sign him. That's crazy. Cool. Okay. So make sure we sign both these guys. We can't apparently sign Isaiah Joe. That is crazy. So our options are pretty limited here. Behind Quinn and Grimes, I guess we can sign Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I don't hate that. 2-year deal for him. Bring him in. Cool. All right. So what's our team going to look like moving forward? So Kyrie Hardy, Reed Shepherd's developing nicely here. Quinn and Grimes, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Ben Sheriff, Dylan Brooks, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall. I think we could potentially look to trade Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, and Omax. Okay, so there's definitely a couple trades we can make here. So yeah, let's have a look and see. So actually, what if we flip? Okay, we flip PJ back to the power forward spot. He can back up Jabari Smith off the bench. I'm not against that, but then we can upgrade this small forward position. So we'll do that quickly now. So where is PJ Washington? We'll send him back to the power forward position, and then we will look to trade. So we'll go trade finder. We will go Dylan Brooks, and I think we will chuck Omax in this as well. We can't do a 2028 first. We can do this 2027 pick, which might actually be quite valuable. So Chris Middleton's an interesting offer. Buzelis is an interesting offer. Walker Kessler's interesting as well. Keegan Murray and Malik Monk is actually quite interesting. Like, would Sacramento want to get off these contracts? They have to pay Keegan Murray next year, which is interesting. OG, Rui, Goga, Nick Claxton. Michael Porter Jr. is interesting too. That kind of gives us a shooting option that we can flick to the small forward spot. I actually don't hate that. Michael Porter Jr. might be the guy we trade for there. Keldon Johnson, Nick Richards, Robert Williams, Moses Moody. Okay. This Keldon Johnson trade offer is actually not that bad as well. We get a good first round pick there. I'm actually really interested in this pick. Okay, we're going to do this trade. We're going to send a first round pick for Michael Porter Jr. and Darren Holmes. I'm happy with that. And then we're going to flip Michael Porter back to the small forward spot where he goes up. So a good Clay replacement there. We're going to go through the player progression here. And yeah, we've got a couple going down, but that's fine. Hopefully this team is good enough to kind of carry us through to the finals next year. And then we'll have one more year after that to hopefully make a big splash in the playoffs. But we'll see. We might need to make a big trade next offseason. Maybe Kyrie ends up on the trade table. I'm not too sure, but I guess I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. At the end of year 2, Shea is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cooper Flag. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year. Depoy Wemby. Marcus Sasser, most improved, and clutch player of the year goes to Jason Tatum. We win coach of the year, which is great. So Luka is here on all NBA first team. Are we going to get any Mavs on any of these teams? We don't. Okay, that's a shame. That's a big shame. So we end up as the 1 seed, which is pretty crazy. Kyrie doing a big carrying job in replacing Luka here. So Michael Porter Jr. is pretty good. Jabari Smith was okay. Quinn and Grimes breaking out a little bit. We signed him to a contract extension. We also signed PJ Washington and Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, sorry, to a contract extension. So the Mavs are the 1st seed and the Rockets are the 4th seed here. So pretty interesting stuff. We draw Golden State 1st round, who still have Steph Curry. They still have the similar team. So let's see if we can just get through these guys. And we... Okay. Wow. That's actually shocking. Wow. I simulated thinking that we're going to actually win that, but we lose. Okay. And, oh, wow. Okay. Anthony Edwards against Jason Tatum and the Timberwolves sweep. We just sold big time there. That's crazy. That's worse than Clay retiring on us, but okay. So Chris Paul on the Celtics doesn't get themselves a ring. Russ retires. KD retires. DeMar retires. Harden retires. Okay. That's actually insane. League meetings will make sure all this stuff's rejected. Draft lottery is going to be a little bit important because we have pick 2 via Brooklyn. Okay. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. So we have our pick there too. We're pick 29 as well, which is pretty cool to see. So staff signing. I'm pretty sure Jason Kidd's a free agent, so make sure we sign him. Make sure, yeah, we sign him. We'll just bring him back and he signs. Okay, cool. So we got Jason Kidd back. Moving on to NBA draft. Okay, so we either get Cameron Boozer or we get AJ DeBancer, and we are going to get Cameron Boozer, which is great. Or we can get Darren Peterson, which could be a great shooting guard for us. Or we can potentially trade this pick. If we trade pick 2 with Derek Lively won't resign. Pick 2 and Derek Lively. Wait, wow, okay, that wasn't something we're able to do apparently. What can we trade here? We throw pick 2 and Jaden Hardy in, Peyton Pritchard, Malcolm Brogdon, Jalen Wells, Anthony Black, Zubac, Grady Dick. Okay, I think we need to throw someone in with a bit more salary. What if we go pick 2 and Daniel Gafford? What can we get back? We can get DeBancer. That's interesting. Zubac and pick 5, Jakob Podol. It's just a couple. Who else? What if we go Michael Porter? $40 million and pick 2. We can get Tyrese Maxey, Zach LaVine, KP back here, Dejounte Murray, Desmond Bane, Okongwu, Tyler Hero, Lauri Markkanen, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones, Nick Claxton, Jalen Suggs and Hugo, Cameron Thomas and Cam Johnson, Ingram, Asar Thompson, Isaiah Stewart. Wow, these are some insane trades. Denny and Anthony Simons, Kuminga. I think we're just going to draft for this pick. I think, man, who do we take with this pick? I'm kind of leaning towards Cameron Boozer, Tim Duncan, or Dwayne Wade. Kind of leaning towards Cameron Boozer. I think we're going to take Cameron Boozer there. That's a big pick for us. That's a huge pick for our future. And then we got a pick here, so we're going to take we'll take AJ Robinson here with this pick too. So 2 big picks for us. I can't believe we got 2nd overall. That's insane. We'll sign both those guys to some contracts. Team player options, we'll sign all these guys back. Of course we will. Qualifying offers, it's just Jabari Smith that we're going to have to pay big money to, which we will right away. So he wants around 25 mil. We'll get this down a little bit, and then we'll go player option on the end of this too. So he is going to agree to come back, and that's awesome for us. So now the team is going to look a little bit different because Michael Porter, that's crazy. So Cameron Boozer. Wait. Let me get out of this. We need to make sure we sign Jabari Smith back. And he's back. Okay, cool. So now our team's going to be a bit weird. So we got Reed Shepherd and Irving. We got Quentin Grimes and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Michael Porter and Najee Marshall. I think Najee Marshall can be expendable here. He definitely could. Okay, let's slide PJ Washington back to the small forward. And then let's go trade finder. If we throw Najee Marshall in here with Jaden Hardy, can we get like a better shooting guard? We might have to throw in some draft capital too. So can we throw in these picks? We can't throw in these picks. We'll throw in a second. Let's see if that gets us anything. We just want a small forward, like Herb Jones off the bench as a shooting guard. Sorry, defensive shooting guard would be pretty cool. I actually don't hate that at all. that might be the option we go. Trey Mann is very interesting. He's already signed to a contract extension. Naz Reid, Ben Simmons. I don't think we get Trey Mann enough. Let's get Trey Mann in the door. I like this. We're trading away a couple of Mavs that have been here for quite some time. But then we'll flip Trey Mann over to the shooting guard position. And he's probably going to start or come off the bench in the 6-man role. Pretty happy with that. So let's move forward to player progression. Hopefully we see a lot of green across the board. And we do. That's great to see. Amazing stuff. So we haven't really made any big giant moves. If we're really bad heading into next season, we might make a big move. But I think we're just going to let this kind of ride out. Who unfortunately is going to be cut from the team? That's going to be AJ Robertson, unfortunately. See you later, buddy. Okay, so we're heading into the last season in charge of the Dallas Mavericks post Luka era in this trade with the Rockets. So let's kind of see how things go. Hopefully we can make the playoffs this year and actually do well. If we're bad at the deadline, I will be stopping and we will be making a massive trade. But I think we're going to be good enough to just ride this one out and just take the win. So we'll go 10-man rotation. I think I want to start Quinn Grimes, but yeah, we'll have Trey Mann come off the bench and play a lot of minutes. So yeah, I'm very excited for this team. Let's see how things go. At the end of our final year in charge, our old friend gets an MVP on the Suns. Rookie of the Year goes to AJ Debanta. Igor Demon, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy Wemby. Trey Johnson, Most Improved. Clutch Player Paolo. And we are the Coach of the Year back to back. Love to see it. Do we get our friend Kyrie here on any All-NBA teams? We don't actually get anyone on any of these teams, apart from Cameron Boozer there, but he didn't play too many games. So we didn't start too many games. So here we go. Points per game. Jabari Smith is definitely starting to break out. You'd love to see that. And Michael Porter Jr. coming to Dallas. Like, he's taking a bit of a step back, but he's having a all-time and 3-point percentage, which is lovely. Derek Lively's also breaking out, which is great to see. Love to see that from the big man. He's taking threes for whatever reason. So cool. We're the first seed. We're going to be taking on the Spurs. Obviously, Wemby and De'Aaron Fox actually goes there. And they get Kyle Kuzma and Harkes. Yeah, pretty interesting team here. Let's take it game by game. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. And game 4 goes to us. So now we draw our old friend Luka here, playing alongside Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Royce O'Neal, Hardenstein, and Ryan Dunn. So game 1 against our old best mate, Luka Doncic, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. And game 4, we lose. Game 5, we lose. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Let's just drop this down to an 8-man rotation and finish this off. Okay, so I do want to play... Ooh, okay. Maybe we let Trey Mann start. And we are not... I want to play Jabari Smith. I don't want to play... Cameron Boozer. He's definitely not ready. Okay, let's see how this goes. Game 6 against the Suns. We lose. Okay, now we're going to a game 7. This is insane. Game 7 against the Suns. Can we please win? Can we please run away with this? There's no way we're going to let Luka beat us and come back 3-1 or 3-0. And we win by 3. Okay, cool. So we're through to the conference finals against Minnesota. I think I actually want to drop this to increase this to a 9-man rotation. And we're definitely playing it this way. So Cameron Boozer can be the 6-man. We'll give our starters a lot more minutes for sure. And they got Grimes playing a few minutes too. Okay, so game 1 against Minnesota. Detroit versus Indiana over there. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to Minnesota. Game 4 goes to us. And then game 5 goes to Minnesota. Game 6 goes to Minnesota. We are choking 3-1 leads left, right, and center, guys. This is insane. Okay, so we have a really good first quarter, a really good second quarter, an amazing third quarter, and the fourth quarter is insane. And we blow the Timberwolves out. So we get Kyrie coming up against Cade. Game 1 against the Pistons go to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Pistons. And game 4 goes to the Pistons. Game 5 goes to us. And then game 6 goes to us and we win a championship post Luka Doncic era. Kyrie Irving is your finals MVP. What a stud. So yeah, I mean, I would have preferred not to trade Luka at all, but I feel like Nico Harrison could have done something a bit better than what he did. And I'm not disrespecting AD at all, but look, man, we could have done this. This would have been so much better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate the love and support. Let me know down below if you're a Rockets fan, if you would have done this trade for Luka, or if you're a Mavs fan, would you have still done this trade if this was actually on the table? I much appreciate all the love and support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.